Barcelona's Super Cup performance. What this final really tells us about the club. Barcelona and Real Madrid meeting in a final will always attract global attention, but this Spanish Super Cup showdown offered something deeper than just another chapter in a historic rivalry. Beyond the scoreline, this match revealed important clues about where Barcelona truly stands right now and where the club might be heading next. Winning the first trophy of the season is always symbolic. It sets the tone, builds confidence, and can strengthen belief in a long-term project. For Barcelona, a club still navigating transition and reconstruction, this final represented a crucial test of identity, mentality, and collective maturity. Coming into the match, both teams were in solid form. Performances had improved, confidence was growing, and expectations were high. But the spotlight naturally leaned toward Barcelona, especially given the context of previous Clásicos. In recent encounters, results didn't always reflect Barca's ambitions, often influenced by injuries, squad imbalance, or a lack of cohesion in decisive moments. This time, however, the conditions were different. Barcelona arrived with a more complete squad, stronger physical preparation, and a noticeable sense of clarity in their game model. From the opening minutes, it was evident that this team had a plan, and more importantly, the discipline to execute it under pressure. Rather than chasing the game emotionally, Barcelona showed patience. The defensive structure remained compact, the midfield controlled tempo intelligently, and the team understood when to press aggressively and when to stay organized. These details matter in finals, especially against an opponent as experienced and dangerous as Real Madrid. One of the most encouraging signs was Barcelona's ability to manage momentum. There were moments of pressure, moments of control, and moments that demanded composure rather than urgency. In past high-stakes matches, this balance often slipped away. Here, it felt intentional. This performance also highlighted a growing sense of collective responsibility. Instead of relying solely on individual brilliance, Barcelona functioned as a unit. Lines stayed connected, roles were clearly defined, and decision-making improved as the match progressed. These are characteristics of a team that is maturing, not just tactically, but mentally. Another key takeaway is what this match suggests about Barcelona's broader project. Performances like this don't happen overnight. They are usually the result of accumulated work, clear ideas, and players gradually adapting to a defined system. While challenges still remain, this final hinted that Barcelona's sporting direction is becoming more stable and recognizable. Interestingly, even from the opposition came signs of acknowledgement. Post-match comments from Real Madrid players reflected respect for Barcelona's level and competitiveness. Recognition from rivals, especially in a final, often reinforces that a team is moving in the right direction. There was also significant attention surrounding Kylian Mbappe's condition before the match, which added an extra layer of intrigue. While his physical situation influenced discussions, the match itself ultimately shifted focus back to collective performance rather than individual narratives. And that may be one of the biggest positives for Barcelona. The story wasn't about a single player, but about the team. Against one of the most demanding opponents in world football, Barcelona showed structure, resilience, and belief. Of course, no performance is perfect. There were moments where improvements could still be made. Better efficiency in certain phases, sharper transitions, and more control in specific situations. But growth doesn't mean flawlessness, it means progress. Regardless of the final result, this Super Cup final served as a meaningful reference point. It confirmed that Barcelona can compete at the highest level when organization, preparation, and mentality align. And perhaps more importantly, it offered supporters a clearer sense of direction. Now the question moves forward. Can Barcelona build on this performance consistently throughout the season? Let me know your thought. Based on what you saw in this final, how confident are you in Barcelona's trajectory right now? Drop your opinion in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.